Germain's a client of the Esquire.
Yeah.
And a grandson of the Fool.
Of de St. Vincent.
No, St. Vincent, that's right.
Kleinzoon of the St.
A
Vincent.
grandson of the St. Vincent, a grandson of the Fool. And he was 55th national from
Brief.
this year.
This year,
How
yeah.
many pigeons?
12.000 pigeons.
12,000
Ja.
pigeons, obviously first in
En
the local.
als jong heeft 2 eerste prijzen gevlogen.
It's 3 first prizes.
Ja.
This year?
Nee, als jong.
Altogether.
Jonge beurt.
As a young bird.
Jonge beurt.
3 first prizes.
Ja.
In 1984.
Nee.
A very good pigeon, Germain.
Ja, dat is een goeie.
A champion of the future.
Het is mijn favoriet.
One of your favorites?
Ja,
Yes?
mijn favoriet.
It's good. One of Germain's favourite pigeons, the blue-white feather. He's won 6 first prizes, 3 of those as a young bird in 1984. This cock got 55th in the Breve National this year out of 12,000 birds. He's a grandson of both the Espoir and the St. Vincent. One grandfather winning £44,000 and the other winning 21,000. That is the eye on the cock. A very good eye, as all can see. This pigeon will also be a terrific breeder, I think.
Tweemaal de eerste op Touri en Itan.
First from Turi
Touri en dan heeft Itan.
and first from
Itan, ja, 350 kilometer.
350 kilometers,
Yeah.
220 miles.
Yeah.
And this year.
Ja, this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is a grandson of the Fool.
Yeah.
And a grandson of the Espoir.
Espoir,
Again.
yeah.
The Espoir breeding formidable pigeons, you mean?
Ja, ja,
Oh, yes.
formidabel.
As you previously heard, this pigeon has just won 2 first prizes for Germain this year. One of them from Entamps and the other from Tournai, which is 220 miles. He's a grandson of the Fou and a grandson of the Espoir. And this is his eye. Another terrific eye, I think. First
Ja.
prize winner, Germain.
Op motorbaan de tweede provinciaal.
What prize?
2.
Third.
Second. Ja.
Second provincial Montauban.
Motorbaan, ja.
This year?
Ja, this year, ja.
How far and the kilometres from Montauban to this?
850.
850. So
Yeah.
that's about 550, 570 miles.
Ja.
On the days, you mean?
Ja.
In one day?
Ja, in day.
Yes, in one day. This is second provincial Montauban.
Motorbaan.
And a son of the Espoir.
Een zoon van de Espoir. Ja.
And the mother?
En de moeder is in La Belle, dokter van de Voe.
Ah, daughter of the fool,
Daughter
Adele.
van de Voe,
Ace
ja.
pigeon, ace young bird for the Wallon in 1976.
Ja, ja.
Yeah?
Ja.
Taking top prizes in 4 long distance national races as a young bird.
Ja, hondenbus, ja.
And also that year I think you had 4 in the first 6
Ja, ja.
of the best young pigeons.
Ja, ja.
3 for Germain and 1 for Remy Life.
Ja, ja, ja.
Yeah? The Espoirs bringing some tremendous pigeons for Germain. They're not quite as stylish as the old VRM pigeons, I don't feel, but they seem to be every bit as effective. This is second provincial Montauban, 550 miles on the day. Its mother is La Belle, a daughter of the old fool. This is the eye on that pigeon. Another tremendous eye. This is the right-hand section in Germain's old loft. 12 nest boxes in here, mostly yearling pigeons. Some terrific pigeons. Every bit as comfortable as the left-hand section, as you probably notice. And people will not believe me, but on the underdrawing, the wire netting above the loft there, I've seen cats in the summertime asleep, laid on there. And actually cats sometimes even come in and lay in the nest bowls in the boxes. I know that seems incredible, but it's true. Germain offered to show me one day, but I didn't take him up on his offer. Mostly yearlings, blue ring pigeons. There'll be 2-year-olds next year. There's 1 3-year-old and 1 young bird in here for next year as well. The best pigeon in here is which is the best pigeon, Germain?
Ja, ja. Dat is het beste.
Yep, that small mealy cock is had 2 first prizes this year from Orleans, and Orleans is about 260 miles. What is the breeding, Germain, of that yearling?
Wat?
What is the father and the mother?
Ook Espoir.
It's up straight from the Espoir.
Zonder Espoir.
Another son of the Espoir, when paired on to...
De moeder is La Perle.
And the mother's La Pearl
Yeah.
again. The Espoir breeding some very good pigeons, Germain.
Ja, formidabel.
Formidable. The eye on the son of the Espoir, when paired on to La Pearl. La Pearl won 9th in the La Sauterelle National in 1977 and turned out to be a terrific producing hen. This young cock this year had 2 first prizes from Orleans, and Orleans is approximately 260 miles to Germain Imbrecht. Germain believes that this pigeon will be a champion of the future. This 2-year-old cock is a son of the old fool, and the mother to it is the daughter of the Montague. It's a very bonny pigeon, slightly different to the Espoir pigeons, although they've got similar grandparents. You know, the parentage is very similar when you go back in the pedigree. That's the same pigeon, a son of the old fool and a daughter of the Montague. The Montague was sold to Japan in 1982 for £14,000, which was then a world record. And there wasn't a lot of other pigeons involved. That was a straightforward cash transaction for one pigeon. Other people have purported to pay record prices for birds, and there's been many pigeons involved that we never got to know about while afterwards. But that wasn't the case in this instance. And that's the old loft. I think it'll be a long time before the new loft takes over. There's been many thousands and thousands of pounds won to that loft over the last 20 years. This is the world famous father of the Imbrecht strain, the old VRN. Father and grandfather to many of the great Imbrecht pigeons. This cock bred 15 champion pigeons, racers and producers, 9 cocks and 6 hens. All these pigeons were reds and mealies. Tremendous producers, unbelievable. At top lofts we have got 2 pigeons off this cock, a red cock and a mealy hen. Both are breeding formidable pigeons, and the hen especially has left her mark in Belgium, with many people winning with birds from her. That's Prodigy, the son of the VRN and the 462. That's top loss property, bought from Germain Imbrecht direct. It cost top loss £2,000. This pigeon's already breeding classic winners. And there's its full sister, the Princess. That's a terrific pigeon from 1979. A big pigeon, a lovely big stock hen, resident at Toplofts. £1,900 paid for that pigeon. And this is the eye on the brother to the 2 previous pigeons. This is Germain Imbrecht's #1 stock cock, the 066, the son of the VRN. This cock is the father to many great pigeons, including Petit Calier and Thiel. Those 2 cocks between them won above £37,000 racing. Petit Calier was eventually lost, and Thiel was sold for £8,500 to a fancier in Germain's own province. The 066, Germain's #1 stock cock. Top lofts own 6 pigeons from this cock. This wonderful pigeon is the full brother to 066, another son out of the VRN and the 462. This pigeon was bred in 1972. Is the champion Barcelona. One of the bonniest pigeons Germain's ever bred. Top lofts own this cock's finest son, the 413. A tremendous breeding pigeon. Bought as an 8-year-old. We paid a lot of money for him, but he's a very, very good producer. This cock is the uncle to many of Imbrecht's champion pigeons. This is the eye on the brother to the previous 2 pigeons. This is the eye on the champion 98. Another son from 1979 out of the VRN and the 462. A great producer. Top lofts own 5 pigeons out of this cock. This cock was paired on to the mother to the espoir for the last 2 years of her life. The St Vincent, another champion racer producer for Germain Imbrecht. 9 times this cock went to Barcelona and St Vincent and won top money each time. His best national position was 4th Open National St Vincent. The nestmate to this cock as the mother to Petite Callier and Thiel when paired onto the 666. The eye of champion St Vincent. I regard this pigeon as being as nice a pigeon as Germain's got. This pigeon is part dismigmatized.